Which hat? Tell you.
But the ornaments come soon. Jake, no, watch. Read the manga.
Which one?
Which hat?
Which hat? Your girlfriend, that's what you want to do? Or not that good? Which one do you usually like? That one? You want Chinese snack? Don Quixote? This is the Don Quixote mascot. You can go ahead.
Try first. Should I take a picture of it?
Yeah. I'm just taking a video.
Should I have like the brown?
You're good.
The influencer thing?
Did they make the smoke king? YouTube the smoke king verbs?
I have no idea.
Now for the video. Yeah.
Pickles on it?
Yeah. It's raining
Hey, there were
tacos
3 tortillas. I gave it right.
from out of the sky.
Sorry, Nicole, I didn't grab you a fork.
That's okay. No
Have
worries.
a try and then.
Yeah, I don't give
Got it? You got it?
Got it. That girl who went in.
Watch out, my camera in the bowl.
I'm being oppressed.
What the dog doing?
I hate when the camera shadows.
Oh, the little. They're so cute.
Oreo. We need to go to the store to buy these. what